Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you 10 tips that help me potty train Leo. So I tried all throughout 2020 to potty train Leo, and there's some things that were just staring me in the face that I was like, oh, how did I not even notice that? But I thought I'd share them with you because they're quite an easy mistake to make. First hack is do not put pants on your child as soon as you start potty training. Allow them to go completely commando for a few days just so they get used to the feeling of needing a pee. The thing I noticed is when I was trying to potty train Leo during the summer months, as soon as I put pants on, he started to have a lot of accidents. And I didn't make the link back then that it's because pants are quite similar to a nappy. So he's like, oh, okay, I've got something on now so I can just pee again. And I mistook that for him not being ready. So he probably could have been potty trained at least 6 months ago, but I wasn't really thinking about it. And on the note of underwear, I would recommend getting some kind of underwear that they would get excited about. We went for Spider-Man boxers because he really likes Spider-Man. He also really likes cars, so we picked up some with cars on them as well. This is actually a hack that I discovered whilst pregnant. So basically you want to put a little bit of water at the bottom of the potty. This will help with any poos smell, and also it will stop the poo from sticking to the bottom of the potty, making it so much easier to clean. I discovered this when I was pregnant because I had the worst morning sickness for about 3 months. So I would just like have a little bit of water in the bucket and it would make it so much easier just to clean it afterwards. So yes, and the reason I was sick in a bucket is because I didn't always make it to the toilet in a 3-floor house. My next hack that just totally makes sense is have a designated potty corner in the room that you've chosen to potty train in. We're using our living room because it's hard floors, and at first I was just trying to keep the potty next to Leo while he was playing, and all that meant is that he either didn't see it properly because it was surrounded with toys, or he would accidentally spill it and then there would be pee on the floor and I'd be like trying not to get stressed. So basically, since having a designated potty corner, all of his accidents have stopped. And I guess this makes a lot of sense because if you have a cat, your cat's litter tray is always in the same place. You wouldn't move it around a lot because it would totally confuse them. So it's the same with children. They need that designated area to go and do their business. 2 hacks are kind of like joining together. So the first one is get some easy to wash shoes. We went for CROCS because they're super easy to rinse if he does have any accidents, and unlike trainers where they would absorb it and then you'd have to wash them, and let's be honest, trainers are never the same after going in the washing machine. But the next one is choose your seasons well. We did try and potty train Leo in the summer months, but I don't know if he was quite ready yet, and there was a few things that I've now noticed since he is potty trained that I maybe overlooked. Like as soon as I put pants on him and he started having instant accidents, I was like, yeah, he's probably not ready yet. So we stopped and we held off again, but really that was probably just the pants doing that. But anyway, moving on. So if you try and choose the summer months, it's so much easier because they're in shorts, which are easy to take off. You've got your Crocs on. If you go out, it's easier to clean the shoes, and as well, your heating bills will be lower because when you're potty training, they're going to be commando for a good few days, and then they're just going to be in pants while they get used to the sensation of them. You definitely have to keep the house a lot warmer, so our heating bills are a little bit higher than they usually are, but it's fine. It's still very doable. But if you are planning in advance, aim for the spring and summer, and even the autumn because it's slightly warmer. It's definitely not fun doing it while it's snowing outside and he's in all of his waterproofs, and they're a nightmare to get off just to do a pee quickly. So yeah, I regret not doing it in summer, but I'm totally happy that he's finally potty trained. I want to stock up on some of their favourite activities. We got some magazines, some sticker books, some colouring in. We also got some new pens. It was a very exciting time for him, and it's a lot of like keeping your eyes on them. You're going to want to cancel your plans. You want to have a nice week in the house where it's just you and your child and you're just potty training and doing activities. Yes, your house may get a little bit messy, but you just really want to be there in the moment with them so you can keep an eye on the signals so that if they don't notice that they need a pee, you do, because they're maybe doing like a little dance when he needs a pee, and I'm like, off you go. When it comes to going outside, you're going to want to make sure your child hasn't had any liquids for at least an hour before going out, and this just really helps with their bladder being way less full than it would be. My son loves to guzzle down the water like it's going out of fashion, so if I'm going to take him out, I can't do that if he's been doing that. So we basically wait an hour and then we head out. And I recommend going somewhere short, like maybe the closest park. And he was able to totally hold any liquids until he got home. And it was just a really good way of doing it. We aren't really a sweetie eating household, so we didn't introduce sweets for a poo or a pee. We did try stickers in the summer months, and I did notice that he was like really pushing to do a pee all the time just because he really wanted a sticker. So this time around, I haven't introduced any sticker rewards or any kind of rewards. The only reward that we're using is praise, whether it be a high five or a clap of the hands and saying well done. He really does react well to praise and being told that he's a good boy and that he's clever. So that's how it's worked this time for us, and I feel like it's really helped. When you do first start the potty training, you're going to want to up their liquids by like at least an extra glass, just so that they've got enough in there to need the pee, to feel the sensation that they're like, oh, I've got to go now, just to kind of, that's a really good way of like making sure that they're ready to do the pees, you know, they can feel it. That is it for this video, so if you have any questions, please do leave me a comment down below and I will happily try and answer them to the best of my abilities. Of course, I am just a mum and this is my first time potty training my own child. I did help other children in nurseries potty train, but it was slightly different because their parents were following a certain method. But yes, please do leave me a comment and I will try and help you the best I can, and I wish you all the potty training luck in the world. So yes, good luck with training your little ones, and I will see you all in my next one. Take care guys, bye!